Hi everybody, it's Jo Cruz here, holistic life coach, co-founder of Holistic Angels, author and empower of the divine feminine, and really wanted to do this video in recognition of International Women's Day, which is on March the 8th, and this year's theme is Be Bold for Change. And really, International Women's Day has been recognised now since the early 1900s, and it has been about raising awareness really of inequalities and injustices that women have faced over the years. But it's more than that. It's also about the recognition of the achievements of women and the celebration of women within cultures, within communities, within society, and a general recognition of the contribution that women make to our society. And there's been such an enormous shift recently for people embracing the divine feminine power, their divine feminine wisdom and truth. And this is not gender specific, so it's all people who want to promote positive changes are doing so in ways that are embracing the heart and soul of these messages, which is really about nurturing one another and collaboration and expressions of love and exposing our vulnerabilities and making mistakes and admitting when we do make mistakes and not trying to cover them up, and not being interested about getting ahead of the game and leaving everybody else in the dust. It's about really working together, and I'm part of so many fantastic platforms across all the different social medias and within networking groups where there's amazing women who are really at the heart and soul of instigating these changes now with the messages that they're bringing out, and in all of the wonderful ways, whether that's through the creative expression. I love to write, so that's one of the ways that I love to empower the divine feminine through the videos. But it could be within any industry, within any sector. And really, when we stop and think about the shift that is happening, and how we are very mindful and consciously co-creating these changes, it's a really powerful change and transformation that is allowed to unfold, really. Because for too long, and I myself have been included in this, and also within my professional life, but also with friends of mine, that there's so many times when people have told me about the injustices that they face, that the inequalities that have happened to them, and the violence and terrible crimes of hatred, and because of their gender, because they're women. And I've helped campaign and raise awareness for many years. I've been involved in domestic abuse partnership programs. I've supported women and families in refuges. I've worked with police, social services, community mental health teams. And there really is now a shift to say that this needs to stop, and we need to be promoting positive messages to women, to children. This needs to be happening within education, within industry, within businesses, because it's only when those injustices and crimes are highlighted and exposed that people are then free, really, and liberated to live the life that they are so deserving of. Nobody deserves to live a life in fear or frightened to say the wrong thing, or sometimes even afraid to go outside of the house to meet other people because their fears are so great because of the situations they're in. And if these videos can help just one person to feel strength, really, to reach out for the help that's out there through organisations like Women's Aid and for the police as well, that there is support out there for you. And whilst it's not you know, just to highlight the injustices, and that's an important part really of International Women's Day. It is also in recognition and celebration of all of the wonderful achievements of women, across cultures and countries and communities who are doing their bit really in empowering other women. And that is all part of my real passion, really, my belief and my philosophy about empowering the divine feminine, whether that I can achieve that through my social media, through my writing, whatever way that I can do that. I just want to be able to play my small part really in that, because it's such an important issue. So in celebration of all of the wonderful women out there who are making positive changes, and the men, this, as I say, this is not gender specific. There's so many men out there who are beginning to understand. A lot of men already do, but more and more men are beginning to understand that they also have divine feminine power, that when they speak, they can speak from their heart, that they don't have to be afraid to show vulnerabilities, which is, I suppose, archetypally, the feminine energies, not afraid to cry or talk about the feelings and their emotions, which is, such an important part and parcel of what empowering the divine feminine really is. So, let's get a community going across all of our social platforms. Let's collaborate and network, and raise awareness and celebrate all these achievements of amazing projects that are happening all across the world. And have a fantastic International Women's Day. And I'll leave the details, if you want to sign up to my newsletter, in the description and the comments below. And I'd really love to hear from you. In the meantime, have a wonderful International Women's Day. Love and blessings, Jo. Bye.